What's up, guys? What's up? So, yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday out. Nice and cloudy. I don't mind cloudy weather, though. It's all good. Yeah, just hit the gym. Just leaving Aldi right now. So, and I started thinking, like, I think sometimes we take life too seriously. And, I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad. Sometimes. Like, if you have a goal, you want to work hard towards it. Of course, I'm not saying that. I should have went. Now I got a red light. But, yeah, it's not bad to have goals and to, like, work towards them. But when you, like, make it your entire life, a lot of times there's, just, like, a big imbalance, And that's going to lead to, like, burnout and unhappiness. And sadly enough, like, a lot of times, like, when you go through things like that, the people who love and care about you the most end up getting the worst of it, because you take out your frustrations on them and you don't even realize you're doing it sometimes. And I'm only speaking on this because, like, I'm guilty of it, or I have been guilty of it, like my obsession with, like, powerlifting and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just like it limits me to have fun and, like, go do this or go do that or go eat that, spend time with family, like, skip a meal here and there. It's okay. Like, but a lot of times I'm like, oh, but if I do that, I'll lose strength, or I won't, be the best I can be if I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, right? There's always gonna be someone working harder. And it's like, the truth is, like, you're never going to be perfect. You can try all you want. You're never going to be perfect. And I've noticed, like, recently, the more that I spend time with family and I just do other things outside of the gym, my mind is, like, free. Like, I haven't even, like, it's funny because I haven't really thought about the gym much after my powerlifting competition 2 months ago. But I've been performing, like, super well. I'm in a volume block right now. I'm doing sets of 5. It's a 5-week block each week. I'm moving the weights up. And so this coming week will be week 4. And I'll be hitting some 5-rep maxes. But then I got week 5 to kind of, like, add whatever I can, And I've been performing super well. Like, it's crazy. And, like, I haven't really thought about the gym much, I just I've had so much going on in my life outside of the gym to where, like, when I go in the gym, it's almost like a safe place now, because it's like a time I get to just get away, right? And I focus and I do everything I need to at the gym, and I leave, and I leave it there, I leave it there. I don't take it with me home, and that's been really good lately. It's been a really good balance, I feel like. And it's not causing any burnout, because a lot of times when you over obsess on one thing, you just get burnt out with it. And that's why you don't see a lot of people be great at things, because they go all in early on and then they just burn themselves out. I mean, it's insane, like, how they just exhaust themselves, man. And so how do you avoid that, right? Well, first of all, don't take it so seriously, because, even if you have big goals and you do everything right, man, God could take it away from you at any moment. Like, if you're lacking in one other area, maybe you might get an injury, and it forces you to address the other situations in your life that are lacking behind, so it's really important to not obsess or take anything too seriously, because everything today, it's here today, gone tomorrow. That's the kind of world we live in. We're all gonna die one day, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you look at it. And it's a hard reality. It's a hard truth that we have to face. And people throw that around a lot, like, we're all gonna die one day, but it's like, no, like, actually take a second to stop and think about it. Guys, we're all gonna die one day. The things you're worried about now, or you're prioritizing now, or like, it's not gonna mean anything, you know, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Like, when I was a runner, I used to look back and just, guys, like, when I was a runner, it was bad. I just wasn't eating. I lost so much weight. I was depressed, and it was just horrible. Back in high school when I did it competitively, and I got in really dark spots, and I was just stressed all the time about how I would perform and shit like that. And I took it seriously, of course, and that's why I was kind of stressed, because I put a lot of pressure on myself with anything to be great at it. But there comes a certain point where it's just like, it's not good for you. It's not beneficial. You're actually going to be worse off. Get around this guy. Gosh dang. Needs to change that oil. So, yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying now. Bruh. Ugh. Need to crack the window real quick. Type shit. Woo! Yeah. So, yeah, think about that though. We're all gonna die. I think a lot of times we don't see, like, I value time over money, because, like, you could always get more money somewhere. You could always pick up an extra job. You could always get into a trade, get an extra degree, sell something. Like, you could get money, right? Time, bro, you can't buy more time. Once it's gone, it's gone. And the sad thing is that, you know, we don't know when our expiration date is. It could happen at any moment. And something that really, like, opened my eyes was, like, I heard this video of this guy talking about it, and he was saying, like, when you start to look at it, like, okay, let's just say your grandparents are in their 70s, right? Just like, pretend like maybe they're gonna live till they're 80, right? And just pretend like you know that for certain, which obviously we don't, but just for the context of this, pretend like you do. Okay, let's say they're 75. Guess what? You got 5 more Christmases with them, 5 more birthdays with them. And let's say and then 5 more Thanksgivings. Let's say life is so busy, you only see them 5 times a year, right? That's 25 more times you get to see them. And that's just counting down. And when you look at it like that, that's, like, kind of terrifying. Like, you really have to just not take anything for granted. And I'm starting to realize that, like, the things I used to think were important really aren't. And the things I used to, like, not think about much are actually important. And that's time, that's family. So, you know, obviously you got to make enough money to live and support yourself, but at the end of the day, like, if your goal is to make a lot of money, like, why is that? Like, what? I mean, do you want a certain materialistic possession? Do you just want more security? Do you want to give back to your community, maybe? Like, what is it, you know? Because if it's just for materialistic possessions and glitz and glamour, like, we're not taking any of that to heaven. So I just don't really care that much for it. As long as I got me a vehicle that gets me from A to B, I got a house that I can live in, I can put food on the table, I'm pretty much happy. Like, I don't need a lot of shit, you know? So, but yeah, like, being in your 20s, guys, is, you're not gonna think much about time. We think we have unlimited time, and I'm guilty of that sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'll put it off, I'll do it another time. The truth is, you can't. You have to go for it now, and you have to appreciate everything you have now, and just don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted, because you just never know when. And so don't take it too seriously either. I mean, you know, like we're all gonna die, and it's and there's also no guarantees in life. So I'm not saying be a bum and don't try at anything, but are the things that you're stressing about and worrying about, you know, do they really matter? I mean, I mean, I remember being in certain dark spots in life, but it's funny because I'll look back and I can't for the life of me remember what it was I was so worried about or stressed about. Like, have you guys ever like gotten a fight or argument with a friend or a family member, and you guys are just beefing, and then you hold this grudge for a long time, and then you look back and you're like, man, remember we used to hate each other during that time period, and then y'all are laughing about it, and you're like, yeah, I don't even remember what the fuck we were mad about now. Like, that's how it is. That's how it is, bro. This shit don't matter that much, dude. Like, love each other, man. Support each other, and enjoy this life while we have it, for real. Like, it could all be taken away and just be done. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. But let me know what you guys think. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.